Well, hello, everyone. Perry Corelli here to give you this week's latest news on what's going on here at the club. This is going to be a member only update, and we're going to make it a brief one, so let me get started. Okay, Las Vegas, coming up next week. We have 1 week to the major kickoff launch event of the World Information Network, so be there if you can. If you did plan on registering, now is a great time to do so while you can still get some good plane fare rates there. Plane fare rates, did I say that right? Okay. And also some of the extra nights that we had the great rates on I know they are sold out, at least one of the extra nights. So we do still have the weekend. I do believe Sunday night, there's a few available still for that. So if you did plan on coming and you're going to stay an extra day, now is really the time to get registered. Well, the club's got a lot of time and effort and resources invested in this event, and we are all working overtime over the last several weeks to make sure this is the best event ever. So for those that aren't going to be able to make it, know that we are going to be recording it and should have some great audio footage for you in the next few weeks after the event's concluded, and possibly we'll even have that in DVD form soon thereafter as well. Okay, once back from the event, I will be working overtime, needless to say, to get level 1 completed by the end of the year. And that is absolutely a target I plan to meet. So look forward to that, the last few segments to get in there. And as you know, we had the level 1 pins. I showed them in one of the previous updates, but I do have one here to show you again. One of the level 1 pins, we have them completed. All right, so... All right. Okay. See if I get that just a hair better focus for you. All right, how's that? Okay, so there it is, the level 1 pin. And we should have all the segments complete, but right now, if you haven't ordered the workbook for the testing portion of the level 1 training, do so now. So by the time all the segments are in, once your workbook is completed and you listen through those segments, you will be receiving that pin, and they are some awesome pins, needless to say. And as soon as we complete that, we can kick off the new year right in January, hopefully even before I'll get going on level 2 as well. Right now, again, as you know, a little bit of delay due to the extensive effort that's been put into this major event coming up, but we will be right back on target after next week, after the event's over. And some of the content, to get to the content, we have content ready. Well, it's in the development site, as we have kind of a separate site where we call it the development site, where we test it and try it to make sure everything's functional and working. So we're actually now working on the content, certain content for the health section, science section, the topics of interest section, as well as the Feel Good Now section. And some of those already have some new content in them. So if you haven't checked lately, go there and check them out. We do have new content in the past event section because we do a couple of meetings here a month, and some pretty interesting conversations have come up in discussions regarding the level 1 training and some of the other things that we go over during those meetings here in Cleveland. So check out the past event section if you haven't been there lately. As I said, a little bit as far as some of the content we planned has been slowed down just a bit because of the event, but by next week, we should have the account section up. There's a whole entirely new area that'll be available to the members, so they can go into the account section. If they have a family member, they can put one of those on. And I believe credit card information and some other stuff will be available, and you'll have access to that as well in that section. So that should be up probably within the next week. I know that I've already seen that in the developmental part of the site before we actually put it on the public site. We have to test it, try it to make sure everything works. I know that's already up there now and being tested as I speak, so look for that. And okay, as soon as we get back from the event, again, as I said, things have been a little slowed down by all the effort going into the event, but we should be right back on target once we get back after next week. So look for things to like really start moving considerably faster again once we within a week or so after the event. Okay, well, that concludes the update here, and I certainly look forward to everyone that's going to be there, the founders especially. We're going to recognize them while they're there. I do have the pins ready for that, and I did show them on the last update. So we'll be giving those out there, and a number of other things will be going on as well. So for all you that aren't going to be able to make it, again, we should have some awesome footage for you within a few weeks after the event. And with that, let me bring this update to a conclusion. Wish you all many blessings and a fantastic evening. Until the next update. Bye-bye.